I was raped by a delivery man, but after the rapist was imprisoned, I made a decision no one could understand. I wrote to him asking to visit him in prison. However, the letter was rejected and returned. Seeing the unclaimed stamp on the letter, I didn't give up. If the first letter wasn't received, I'd send a second one. If the second wasn't received, I'd keep writing. I persisted, and eventually, after hundreds of rejected letters, he finally accepted one and agreed to meet me in prison. The returned letter had the words, "You win" on it. Seemed I'd moved him with my persistence. A year after the incident, I finally met the man who violated me. I faced the man who'd caused me so much pain. He thought I'd come to accuse him, so he couldn't look me in the eye and kept apologizing. But what he didn't expect was I wasn't there to scold him. Instead, I asked him how life was in prison, like a wife concerned about her husband. This confused him. What happened next was even more shocking. I visited him every week, and each time I looked more attractive and sexy. We started talking about daily life from the past, and our relationship grew more and more ambiguous. He never imagined the victim would fall in love with him. Being naive, he soon fell in love with me too. He promised he'd reform in prison, and try to get out early to make up for his past mistakes. To get out sooner, even if he was bullied by other prisoners, he wouldn't fight back. What he didn't know was every time I heard he was being bullied in prison, I appeared worried, but deep down I felt a strange sense of pleasure. One day he told me he'd been granted parole and would soon be released. Hearing this, I was stunned. I never thought a rapist could be released so soon. The man who ruined my life would receive so little punishment. I forced myself to smile and acted happy for him. I couldn't reveal any sign of weakness, because my plan was just beginning.